I almost had it. One sec. I really wish I could remember what happened last episode. I'm sure whatever it was incredibly thought-provoking, possibly heartbreaking. But we sure are meeting a lot of strangers. But anyway, let's forget about that. See some more Railgun. Going around altering the memories of people that you were not only acquaintances with, but dear friends. The issue I can see here, though, is though they might change the memories, there'll still be physical evidence that can't really be tampered with. It goes far beyond that one that is going to be ruthlessly efficient in the way of tearing it down. Underestimating them as soon as they start figuring out that maybe something is wrong. Hang on, all of these bits and pieces don't quite make sense. I mean, they'd probably start asking questions themselves. They've joined in on things with much less information than this. Also, if you have in like this day and age, with everyone on their phones, of course there'd be evidence there that you at least know each other. But exactly why this brainwashing is taking effect, what big grandiose goal is at hand? And something that's only really occurred to me, I think, is all of these students, all of these powers, this is Academy City, schools, getting them prepared for the adult world. What happens when they grow up and join the workforce? How are some of these abilities really transferred into office work? Admiration for the famous. Or they remember Congo. What? Not all of the memories are removed. A little extra under the skin there. Pair events, you say? Getting involved where you were meant to be? Taking the... Of course it would be Congo to intrude on this and maybe... not going to really say much right there. But at least they now figure out something's going on. I see, they're taking it surface level. No one would think there's straight up just manipulated memories or anything going on. That's what I said. I don't remember signing up for anything like that. Who would have been my partner? Okay. I can see certain abilities being quite useful for carrying a balloon. She seems so excited about blowing up a balloon. But despite how intense she can really be, maybe she's actually missing it. You could tell? I'd be surprised if everyone didn't at least know something. Actually asking for her help. I mean, a balloon, static electricity and everything. Oh, you're talking about that. Is this really something to be discussing out in the open? And the fact that, you know, amongst all of this, still having to just get on with school activities. Or on the minds of anyone she comes into contact with. Or anyone else, for that matter. How would you even know? Capable of manipulating memories to forget people. Of course, it could manipulate memories to overwrite certain things. Implant orders without them knowing about. Trust no one, not even me. But trust me. And she vanishes into the distance. Yeah, she just removed them so they didn't interfere. But what is her plan at the minute other than just running about? Does she have a certain place to start looking? Well, that stare didn't look particularly normal. It's very cute, isn't it? Ah. They can now be friends! Unless this is just another sneaky way to get close to her. The heavy mistrust there, because you don't know who's doing things out of their own goodwill or anything, but or if this is just another ploy. Geckoers. It's okay. They know about her interests. A true collector. Actually, you might want to get a third one. Yeah, in case of accidents. Really getting her to stick along with with the events. The job's not over. So now we've got the original. We now need the sisters. I mean, I got the job cut out for them, another 10,000 to collect, but still. Why would they go through all of this? How many actual plans are in place? They've got the mind-bending things going on. We've got the mosquitoes and... this other group. Wait, leave the cat alone. that would teach the crow. Well, you're gonna have to take the kitten along now with Congo and the Kitten, the next spin-off season. Palming their cat off all the time. Wait, what? It's connected? That bit was... huh? Ignore what she said. So, anyway, there was a... I don't quite understand what's go... Well, there was also the one that could, control hamsters. I wonder what kind of information we actually get from the cat. Advanced robot. These strawberry-flavoured noodles. These seem to be interesting. Why would you take the visor off? If you're trying to keep all the information you've just heard about the sister and Misaka being in the same sentence. Also, the fact that the cat is so passive. Thank you, Congo. You're amazing. Yeah, she's got some stuff on at the minute. Well, why not? Keep the discussion going where there's cameras and witnesses around, please. Trying to work things out, having little gaps in the breaking through. Even advanced mind wiping and alteration cannot stop Satan. I mean, yeah, any and all information about it all would be good, but it's also healthy to have a little level of skepticism. He will have to do it by force. Because there's definitely one way to get information. A fair amount of dog robots. He seems so confident. How many was it that Congo took out by herself? Was it 7 in the Balloon Hunter event? No, the balloon. Not only that, but it was a fancy looking koala one. I see. Attach a stone to it, bring it back down. Oh no! She hasn't got a ticket! Ah, out of range as well. Nut. Ice. In such a large group, of course, there would be some that would be able to keep up. I see. Are you sure? There's plenty of dogs to be able to use it on. And also the ground, I guess. Not everything is written out in the reports. People grow their abilities as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, bringing down infrastructure and the like. Causing... we've seen that. But causing so many hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of damage. But at least it looks flashy. Okay, I take back any kind of hesitation I had about her methods. Okay, now he needs a public quartering. I wouldn't be happy until his intestines paint the streets if he hurts the cat. I like a hood. Seems like a character they need to use more often. What a small place. She seems to have gone missing. Did it mess? Yeah. Of course, he wouldn't understand the value in anything when he's got so many robo friends. I see. At least getting something. Yeah, why would anyone do anything for people they know? Or even veritable strangers? What kind of propaganda has he been fed? Of course, someone so invested in their hatred. I think she was talking to a shit stain. It seems like he won't be able to do anything of his own regard. He has to use cheap tricks and paralyzation. Ah, of course, he is the top of the food chain when it comes to intellectualism. Did she bring a bat? This could be always solved quite quickly in that case. Really picking fights with anyone and everyone. Obeyed someone else, you know, because he's fully in charge of everything he does. No orders or anything. It wouldn't take much for them to get involved now. And they're pissed. Part of their duty. Yeah. Also, if they get her away and they find out about the nanomachines, let's hope they don't get the gym clothes dirty. Don't know how many spares they will have. But despite, well, considering that Saturn only saw her walk off with the guy in a particular direction, doesn't mean you'll be able to find exactly where they went. Well, but maybe the giant antenna come crashing down, causing a massive dust storm would kind of hint at a direction. And once his little toys get disposed of, will he be still holding such high regard of himself? It seems he hides behind the robots a lot. I don't know any personal strength within himself. But also, since he's aggravating, upsetting so many along the way, if he wanted to create an uprising against him, it's a fairly good way of going about it. You know, maybe not being completely hostile to everyone you see can sometimes be beneficial. But since we've also been told quite some important information there, the mosquitoes, the nanomachines are an expensive and, well, fairly uncommon. He doesn't have too many uses of them. Which means that going forward we don't really have to be wary too much about that. So most of them are going to be able to keep hold of themselves, really lay the hurt on. But really also seeing just a single line, all level 5s are assholes. Okay, we can see where your mindset is coming from. You've been so warped and hateful of those with power. How many times have we seen it in this series? Pretty much everyone that goes fully batshit fundamentalist insane is because, oh, they're stronger than me. But it was good, like I said, wanting to see more of Congo actually doing stuff. With the balloon hunter taking down 7, which you saw off screen. This one she actually got a bit of fight in. Granted, was taken down pretty soon thanks to a mosquito, but overall she did a fair amount of damage. even if you can pay for it. I do like that idea. The whole, when you get things like superhero films, so the buildings getting smashed, stuff just getting torn apart, entire infrastructures getting blown away. I'll just pay for it to get fixed. It's fine. The insurance will cover it. So many times we just ignore that side. But now we have the friends getting involved, the team that were sent to look after Misaka. Some of them seeming like might actually be interesting conversation pieces, even if it is one more big ploy. Instead of thinking, everyone is out to get her, no one can really be trusted. Instead, we've got, no one can really be trusted, everyone's out to get her. Potentially. It could be a case of they're just being told, can you just look after her for a bit? Or sleeper cell agents called upon if they really need to. But for Congo to point out, you can't even trust me. How would I know if I've been brainwashed, if they can make your friends forget about your existence? Interesting times. So, really, with everything on the line, I want to see where it goes. And especially I want to see some sort of comeuppance for this little, very lonely boy. All his friends are just robot dogs. If you like this one, let me know. Leave a like and a comment down below. Maybe even subscribing to the channel. But for now, get yourselves a bit of rest. Figure out who you are and if you're in control. Existential crisis. And I'll see you in the next one. If you want to be the reason why this channel can destroy vast amounts of infrastructure, consider joining on to my Patreon. Because so far, thanks to the likes of Electric Ant, Noku, Raywin, Kite, Sal, Arthea, Shiwan, Mats, Gurley, Cardboard, Croyville, Ginterman, William Welch, Dark Shadow 7899, Mega 42, Jeremiah Tima, Finesse Kid and everyone else, I can so far cause a minimum amount of property damage, all while getting to enjoy some anime. So, thank you.